about the Lifevantage story. So, my name is Grania Fletcher, but I go by the name of G. I am originally Irish and have lived now in Australia for the past 30 years. I am married to Darren and we have two kids, Harry, who's 18, and Ruby, who's 14. I've been a bit of an adventure seeker and had spent years sailing on tall ships all around the world. For the past 20 years, though, I have been an entrepreneur, having owned a recruitment agency in Sydney for 8 years and a denture practice with my husband on the Sunshine Coast for the past 15 years. I only ever knew traditional business, which involves building, staff, stock, overheads. We have worked really hard, long hours to be successful, but had huge debts. I was definitely not looking for another business when I got introduced to my first network marketing company. I literally wanted to just be a customer. But after a few months, I came along to a training, and I'm a figures girl. And the presenter at the front of the room asked, "Who would like to see my business figures?" And of course, I said yes. He opened his back office, and that's when I saw the power of network marketing and how it worked. And I was hooked. I could not believe it. So all I kept saying was, let me get this straight. I can do this from any location, even the beach. I don't need a building, stock, staff, and all I've got to do is talk to people. Why haven't I known about this all my life? But with this company, I soon got to know about some of the pitfalls of network marketing. Not having a unique product, people were able to go and buy the product at any health store or supermarket. The product had very little retention, and I began to understand the compensation plan and how important it is to have one that pays upfront sales bonuses, but also offers really good commissions based on team efforts. Lastly, I joined when most people join a network marketing company at the end of momentum. So I knew that network marketing was the right business model that would change my family's life and change so many other people's lives. I just needed to find the right product and company. So I created a list of what I was looking for, and I went researching different companies. I started praying and believed God would bring me the right company to join, and he brought me Lifevantage. And he brought me Rachel Jackson. It was everything that I was looking for. Unique products made with naturally sourced ingredients. Timing was perfect. No one knew about it, but it was established in Australia. And the science was there and the validity of the product, which was so important to me. So there were 6 of us that helped relaunch Australia in April 2016. And I knew that this was for my forever home. I have always had a heart for giving, and I have believed from day one that Lifevantage was going to enable me to give more than I have ever been able to even think or comprehend. The more we learned about the science, the more excited we became about the impact that we could have on people's health. My motto is always enthusiasm on fire is better than knowledge on ice. And I knew what we had our hands on was so exciting about our future. I had a vision and a burning desire to help as many people as possible with their health and their wealth. And I literally went out speaking to everyone. I knew if I could help enough people get what they want, that I would also reap the rewards. So 2 months later, I went to my first annual event in Australia. There was around 50 people there, and that was it. I will never forget how excited I was. And I knew that we had hit the jackpot with this company. 4 years on, and our events now have over 350 people, which is still really small. We are literally just getting started in Australia. So that was the part of my story and how I got started with this incredible company. I now want to share a few unique things about the company's story that I have discovered through my research. I'm hoping that this will solidify your belief in this company and that this will be your forever home. There are so many things about Protandem and Lifevantage that is so unique to the network marketing world. Here is a few unique aspects to our company. Scientists discovered that the human genome has built in abilities to keep our bodies healthy. And a question, is it possible to activate these abilities? From that question, the science of nutrigenomics was born. Scientists started with 40 herbs before they narrowed it down to just 5 herbs and called it Protandem, which stands for pro, better than, tandem, the combination. So the company was launched as Lifeline Therapeutics in 2003, and Protandem was a retail product. It didn't perform very well and literally sold half a bottle per month per store. The reason for this was that nobody knew in the stores what Protandem could do. So we were pioneers back in 2003 with this product, and we are still pioneering now in the field of nutrigenomics. We went viral though when a news report was aired in 2005, and our stock went from a few cents to over $20 per share. We had millions of dollars of orders that the company just couldn't deliver. What did happen though was that peer-reviewed research started on our Protandem, and leading universities and research institutions began doing their own research on Protandem. One of them being the National Institute of Aging. The company tried to do online as well as retail, but didn't perform well, and shares kept decreasing in value. We had another MLM interested in buying us, and we were literally one signature away from selling when the board rejected it. Woo! Then in the end, Eric Marchant, who heads up compliance now, put a proposal together to start Lifevantage as a network marketing company, and the board accepted the proposal. Normally, when a network marketing company is formed, a group of business people get together and set up a network marketing company. They set up the comp plan, the systems, and then they find the product. And it's normally some plant in the rainforest in the middle of South Africa. And that's how they try and promote. What I loved was that Protandem was a breakthrough product that was in need of a new distribution model. This is so unusual that Protandem found network marketing, not the other way around. So in 2009, our sales were at $4 million when we launched in network marketing. GNC stores continued to sell our product until 2009, December 2009, until all the retail stock was sold. I spoke to a couple of the master Pro 9s and 10s, and they said they literally would go down to their local GNC and buy all the stock that was in there. That first year, the company grew to $11 million. Second year to $27 million, and third year it grew to $127 million. Something very unique about Lifevantage is about our compensation plan. This was created by distributors and corporate together. That doesn't normally happen in network marketing. So at pre-launch, a few distributors sat with corporate and thought, what is the fairest comp plan that will pay out the most to the distributors who are building? They wanted the comp plan to be very attractive, but also sustainable for distributors whilst they were working their way up the ranks. They didn't want to make it like other comp plans where the people at the top make all the money. So we have a very high ratio of payout to distributors. 48 cents in the dollar is paid out to distributors in commissions and incentives. In 2013, a couple of Master Pro 10s developed the My Lifeventure program with corporate. In July 2013, 55 Jeeps were awarded to elite distributors at the event. They had no idea that they were receiving this and got a huge envelope, and all the Jeeps came out and they had the keys. Lifevantage didn't want distributors to lease cars. They wanted them to be able to earn a Jeep fully outright. We now have over 100 My Lifeventure earners. I will never forget last year I was skiing in New Zealand and I got the email that I had just qualified for My Lifeventure. We didn't have an option in Australia of a Jeep. We were given the cash of 25,000 US dollars. This was the biggest bonus I have ever been given by any organization in my life. We were able to put it towards a really nice four-wheel drive, and we drove up the beach for the first time in my life. Driving on a beach is so cool. It's memories like these with the family that are unforgettable. I just had a burning desire and a belief that is unshakable, and I knew I could go all the way with this company. In 2015, Lifevantage appointed Darren Jensen as the new CEO. Darren recruited the executive corporate teams that have over 200 network marketing years experience working in legacy companies. Lifevantage is all about the science and not the hype. We are definitely not the Lamborghini and bikini companies that are out there. Our corporate team are so approachable. Even doing this exercise, I was able to ring them and call on them for support. This is very unique to have a company with such a heart-centered corporate people. So many companies in this industry never survive. They are the pop and drop companies that are all hype and grow massively in the first few years, but then drop when people realize the products aren't as great and the science isn't there. We're the opposite. Since becoming a network marketing company, we have grown very steadily and increased our subscription base year on year, which is the foundation of our company. We have over 26 peer-reviewed studies on PubMed, again, unheard of in network marketing, from some of the most reputable universities and research institutions in the world. Another unique aspect is that 60% of our distributors signed up as customers, first becoming customer, then becoming a distributor, because they had such an incredible product story. Over 80% of our sales is customers, which again is very unique in network marketing. Another unique aspect is Lifevantage Legacy. It is committed to impacting the lives of 1 million children through programs and initiatives that make a lasting impact on future generations. Lifevantage Legacy lets our distributors, partners, and employees donate their time and money, improving the lives of children who need our help. Lifevantage Legacy has raised over $2.7 million. Legacy has gifted 25 homes to families in Mexico. Another unique aspect to Lifevantage is the culture that we have created from top down. We have top tier leaders that don't even have egos. The Master Pro 10s really care about all the distributors in Lifevantage rather than their own personal gain. They have each other's back, and that is filtered down through the field that there is such a community of people that genuinely want to see people succeed. It doesn't matter if you're crossline, upline, or sideline. Everybody wants to help so that the company grows. And we know that this is how momentum will start. If we all share what we have and come from an abundant mindset, we will succeed. I experienced this firsthand with several Master Pro 10s whilst researching the company story. They shared nuggets with me and stories so we could create so much belief in Lifevantage and that you would know what an incredible opportunity that this truly is. I just want to touch some of our shareholders that we are attracting. So, after the National Institute of Aging study was published in 2018, we had three of the largest hedge fund investors buying shares with us. These companies are trillion-dollar companies and the largest on Wall Street. Vanguard owns around $14 million in shares in Lifevantage, and BlackRock owns $12 million. But our largest shareholder is Renaissance Technologies. They own around 8% of our shares, which equates to over $15 million. They are one of the most successful hedge fund companies in the world. These companies research their investments and definitely don't invest in snake oil. They normally buy when company is in innovation or early adopter phase. Our last financial figures showed $232.9 million, and we are debt-free company with over 20 million in cash. Again, this is very unique. I was researching several legacy companies, and what was highlighted was that they all have large debts. Bill Gates quotes, "The secret of success in business is detecting where the world is going to go and getting there first." We are first to market with NRF2 natural activator, NRF1 activator, and now NAD. We are changing the view on aging. We are biohackers, which means taking full control of your biology. Biohacking is the desire to understand the body and mind you've been given and using everything at your disposal. Cutting edge technology, tools, and science to become the best version of yourself. Amen. So, with all that under your belt, I want to ask you to help me write the company story for the next 10 years. This is now about you and me and whether we are going to take this company to $1 billion. We have the products, we have the company, we have the timing, we have the systems, and now it's up to us, all of us, to make it happen. So I want to take a few moments and I want to get you to visualize from now on the next 10 years. So you're sitting at Global Conference, not virtually, and it's in 10 years. There's around 20,000 people from all over the world there. You have your global team there, which spans across 30 countries. All these people look up to you. You're their leader. You're one of the pioneers that took the company to $1 billion. And it's up to you how far you take this. Not your upline, not your team. It's you. What are you willing to do? If you're hungry to change your life and the lives of others, you will create history with Lifevantage. We're only getting started. Lifevantage is a pioneer, and they are looking for pioneers that will go with them into new countries and new markets. I had the opportunity to do this with New Zealand. I didn't know anyone over in New Zealand when I first got started, but I just kept believing that I would find some people over there, and I was so fortunate for some incredible people to join my team. I was part of the launch team that opened New Zealand and worked alongside corporate every step of the way. I believe it has been one of the most successful launches in Lifevantage history. I literally pinch myself to think that I helped make history for the company. This could be you helping Lifevantage to open a new market, developing global teams all over the world. The people who got Lifevantage to 223 million are not the people that will get them to $1 billion. These people don't even know who Lifevantage is or what Lifevantage Pro Tandem does yet. Will you take all the information I have given you and allow it to penetrate you and build belief so rock solid it will stand the test of time? Promise me you won't quit. I've seen people's businesses transform when they stayed and grew and new team players came in. You need to have a vision where you see yourself and then you're either going to it or through it as a victim. Don't look at your present team and your resources or your rank. Just keep your eyes on the vision and know, like you know, that you will get there if you just keep taking action. And as I say, faith it till you make it, not fake it. Remember, the person in your vision isn't the person you are today. You must grow into that person and develop into who you were called to be. And you will change your life, your family life for generations to come. Imagine your great grandkids never having to worry about income when it comes to fulfilling their passion and purpose for their lives. You may never get an opportunity like this. So take it, run with it, own it. Don't look at people either side or listen to the naysayers. They haven't been given your vision. It is yours, and you can help write the next 10 years of the company's story and make history. I pray that you will join me, and together we will make the next 10 years the best ever in Lifevantage. I want to thank you so much. Come on, let's do this together. Mwah. Bye from G in Australia.